Oh, I'm live. What do you know? It's been a while. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Wow, it's been forever since I live streamed. I know it's last minute. I know I have not. What's up, Rosie? I have not streamed in forever. There's been a lot going on in my life. If everybody comes here, I'll tell them. If I'm only going to get a few people, then I'm not. We got a lot to talk about. I'm going to have the Eternal Sith on, and hopefully Justin Proper will join me whenever they feel like joining me. That's up to them. The links have gone out. A lot has happened in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. I have not put out enough videos to talk about it, and I truly am sorry. Lots happened. Like, for instance, rumors about Johnny Depp, rumors about that Johnny Depp is going to play Captain Jack Sparrow, rumors how Amber Heard is going to pay off the debt that she owes Johnny Depp. There's a lot of that going on. She went after Johnny Depp to try and get rid of this case. She tried to get rid of the case permanently, and that didn't go down. That didn't happen. I know I don't expect a lot of people to be here tonight. This was not planned out thoroughly. I didn't have that done videos. I don't know if people are going to get the notifications. I don't know if people are going to come here, but it doesn't matter because I haven't streamed. Everybody's like, why haven't you streamed? When are you going to stream? Can you stream? I've been working so much and so hard. So for those watching the replay, let me explain everything. A lot has happened. I've gone back to work full time. I'm working my other job, my second job, which is my part-time. It's my business. I work whenever the hell I want to choose to work. Sometimes I work 2 days, sometimes 3 days. It's more profitable than YouTube has been. YouTube has been just pennies on the dollar. It really hasn't been that great. But I do it because I love it. I love the community, and it's been a lot of fun. Then YouTube demonetized me. So that hit me, and I had to handle that. Janie Davis says, hold on. Can't stay, but it's been a while since I've been around your channel, so I just wanted you to know that I'm okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. And I'm looking into the medical issues that kept me away. Well, I hope you're able to, Janie, I hope you're able to handle those medical issues, and I hope that, well, I know this is a loving community and a caring community, and yeah, I hope I didn't lose the community because I've had so much going on, like I was trying to explain. I hope you're okay, Janie, and I hope you do come back. And when I start getting the flow of YouTube again, yeah, I mean, I just hope you're okay. So now with the part-time job, the full-time job, it's a lot of work. YouTube demonetized me, didn't tell me why, never received a strike. I don't understand what happened. I tried to talk with them about it, and apparently I'm not the only channel they hit. They hit several channels, and a lot of people I know got hit. So I'm working on it, working with a company. They're going through the videos. There's over 1,000 videos to go through. We're trying to figure out which ones is a problem. I reapplied. We'll see what they say. They still have a problem. The company will work it out with me, and we'll get to the bottom of it. So hopefully I can get back into doing YouTube. So again, I'm sorry I haven't live streamed. I'm sorry I haven't made too many videos. I've been out of it. Sometimes life takes over. I had other things like fraudulent charges to my medical. In case you don't know, I had surgery, and they booked me for being in a hospital as well as having an office visit on the same day I was having surgery. I got billed $300 for that. In fact, I got billed $5,000 for my medical, which I'm currently fighting. So between YouTube, medical, full-time, part-time, I haven't really been doing much YouTube, and I apologize for that. Hello, Colette. How are you? I hope you're well. Good to see you and Janie here, and Rosie has stopped by. I expected more people, but it is a last-minute live stream. I'm sure some people are sleeping in the UK. So So I want to talk about a little bit about Johnny Depp. I don't know if my guests are going to come here. I'm going to look some stuff up. We're going to talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So let's first off get into Amber Heard, and let's see the news because this just happened. And I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna get the article so we could talk about it. Yeah, we'll go with People. I think People is a good article. Let me share the screen, and we'll talk about it. Hey, Carmen, how are you? I hope you feel better. You don't have to apologize. Your health is more important. Hugs. Good to see you, Carmen. Hello, Screams, Gillette, and now I'm getting excited, Janie, and Rosie Wren. Hello to you all. I think I did my quick roll call. That's my quick roll call. Good to see you all. So here's what happened with Amber. Let me share the screen, and we'll talk about this article right here. Yeah, I could share the screen. That would be great. There we go. Let's see what I look like. I want to see. Okay, this is good. This is good. This will do. This will do. Hey, KK. How are you? Rob, I'm just off the bed. Hi, KK. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I know some people going to bed in the UK. I get it. It's late. But so let me share this with you guys. This is a little weird, but it makes it bigger. Or I could just do that. How about this? Can I move me? What can I do? No, I can't move me. All right, I'll just leave me down here. Why not? All right, so let's read the article. Judge denies Amber Heard's mistrial request, says no evidence of fraud or wrongdoing among the jury. Judge Penny ruled that Amber Heard could not wait until receiving an adverse verdict to object for the first time on an issue known since the beginning of the trial. I'm not going to play this because I don't know where it's from. Anyway, Amber Heard's request for a mistrial in Johnny Depp's defamation case against his ex-wife has been dismissed by the judge. Awesome. Last week, her legal team claimed that it is entitled to a mistrial based on newly discovered facts and information. They said that the person is a jury, actually. It was one juror that they seemed to have a problem with. One of the juries present for the entire trial was not the one actually summoned for jury duty. They said that the person summoned was 77 at the time, but a 52-year-old with the same last name and address instead showed up and was seated. Amber's side said, deeply troubling for an individual not summoned for jury duty, nonetheless to appear for jury duty and serve on the jury, especially given the high-profile nature of the trial, where the fact and the date of the jury trial were highly publicized prior to and after the issuance of the jury summons. Let me see if anybody else here. Hi, Kay, MMA, how are you? Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. So let's see what else they said about this. And I can get rid of this advertisement, right? That would be nice. There you go. Amber Heard's lawyers said that she was not given proper due process, so she requested a mistrial for a new trial ordered. Johnny Depp's legal team fired back on Monday, insisting the verdict stand and reiterated their evidence about the alleged jury mix-up. Johnny Depp's team said that Amber Heard Amber Heard is desperate after the fact, demands for an investigation of Juror 15 based on a perpetrated error in his birth date is misplaced. They argue that she has failed to identify any way that the juror mix-up would have somehow robbed her of due process and clarified that the juror was vetted just as all the other jurors were. Now, ruling on Wednesday, which today is Thursday, the judge who presided over the Virginia matter denied Amber Heard's post-trial motions and said there's no evidence of fraud or wrongdoing. In the court documents published by Law and Crime Network, the judge said, oh, God, get this. Ivana Trump, oh, she died. Oh, that sucks. Wow. I didn't know that. That sucks. In the courts published, Published by Law and Crime, the juror in question never lied on his forms like the rest of the jurors, was vetted. I'm not sure what vetted means. And both sides questioned the jury panel for a full day and informed the court that the jury panel was acceptable, ensuring due process was provided. Okay, let me see if anybody else is here. Vanity's here. Hello, Vanity. How are you? Good to see you. Mary Lynn, hello. And I have to do your video, Mary Lynn. Don't think I forgot. Chairman, hello there. Just wanted to say hi. So Amber Heard tried. Let me take this Rob's Rules off my face. How about that? Yeah, let's take that down. So Amber Heard tried to get this dismissed because of jury evidence, and they're saying, well, look, you know, this didn't affect any. I hate it, Fishy. You want tacos? Good to see you, Vanity. Hope all is well. So Amber Heard basically lied. You know, I mean, they didn't lie, but she's basically saying that it's a jury mix-up, and they're like, well, you got to interview all the jurors. You picked the jurors. Therefore, you know, this didn't affect your case whatsoever. The chairman says they knew all about the juror members since the beginning. Yes, they did. They did. And that's what the judge said. Let's continue. About the timing of Heard's team raising the concern now after the verdict, the judge said Heard knew or should have known about the mistake at any time during the 7-week pendency of this trial and had every opportunity to object on the issue. A party cannot wait until receiving an adverse verdict to object. For the first time on an issue known since the beginning of trial, the issue has been waived. The judge added the defendant does not allege jury 15 inclusion on the jury prejudiced her in any way. The juror was vetted, sat, and the entire jury deliberated and reached a verdict. The only evidence before this court is that this juror and all jurors followed their oaths, the court's instructions and orders. This court is bound by the competent decision of the jury. Reps for Heard and Depp did not immediately respond to people's requests for comment. So we're not going to go into the rest. You know all this. As Johnny Depp with Camille. Did I say her name? I think I said her name correct. And here's Amber Heard with Elaine. Right here. The rest you know. So her lawyer, Elaine, said previously that Heard planned to appeal the verdict, and she could absolutely not afford to pay the damages amounted. Elaine said in closing arguments that Heard had racked up $6 million in legal fees by that point. Depp's lawyer, Benjamin Chu, said last month that the footy actor, the case was never about the money. This was about restoring his reputation, and he's done that. We'll go into more. Let me see what you guys have to say in the comments. If not, I'll try to pick an article. I don't know where my people are. They were supposed to show up. I don't know where Justin Proper is. And well, what's going on here? Hold on a second. This is getting way wacky. I can't even get the screen here. Hold on. All right, there we go. So let me stop sharing. There we go. So let me see what you, oh my God. Oh, Darth Eternal's here. I'm going to add him in a second. Let me just, before I add him onto the screen, let me just see what you guys have to say. Rob's unwanted title. That has to be Gelf Walker, who said, Rob's underwear has gotten up and gone. By the way, why can't we super chat anymore? Well, that's because they demonetized me. That's why. And that's a whole other story for another time. Who wants to play Fortnite? I don't, and I never have, and I never will. I can't stand Fortnite. I think it's a stupid game. Sorry. I think it's dumb that you're going to build up. I think Fortnite is dumb. I can't stand it. I'd rather play Battlefield 1. Just saying. So Scream says Vanity keeping busy with tattoos and music was in the hospital beginning of the week. Wow, but personally fine now. Damn, I hope you're okay. Shit, that sucks. I hope you're okay, man. What happened? That's not right. I don't know. YouTube hasn't explained to me what happened. What YouTube did was they just said to me, "You're demonetized," and this happened after I gained 5,000 people, and after I had made the most money I was ever going to make on YouTube. They demonetized me and never gave me an explanation. So now I'm working with the umbrella guy, who I am talking to, and he's trying to work with me. He has a company, and that company is now speaking to me to try and fix this matter. So me and the umbrella guy and the company are now working together to try and fix what YouTube has done. What the fuck? Exactly. Exactly. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. Casual Talk said, "Oh, Rob, I'm sorry you're demonetized." It's okay. I was too embarrassed to tell all of you. That's why I've been away from YouTube for a lot. Rob, would you ever go to Popcorn Planet? Absolutely, I would. Andy's been on my channel when during my birthday. Andy Sigmore came on for one of my birthday streams. I would definitely. I think Andy is a fantastic human being, and he is killing it on YouTube. Killing it on YouTube. It is horrible. That is, I agree, Tal. It is wrong. Yeah, YouTube sucks. I'm really pissed off about it. Oh my God, screams you had a seizure due to the heat. Oh my God. Hold on, let me put Rob on. Hold on, let me get the Eternal set. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's wrong? What do you mean you don't have time? What's wrong?
Oh no, because we got to do the other stream, so I got to hop off quickly. I just wanted to hop on quickly here because I know you can still talk about what you're talking about. You're good. I'm just
Oh, okay.
You got
No, I
you got
really
all the
wanted to know
stuff
what
here.
happened, and the reason I haven't done YouTube is because of what's been the crap that's been going on in my life, including YouTube themselves. So yeah, the media is going after Popcorn Planet. Yes, and they've been going after the Umbrella guy. They went after Drunk 3PL. They demonetized one of Drunk 3PL's channels. They went after this other guy called the Act Man. First time I ever heard of him. He just got monetized back. They went after a little YouTuber named Ord's Board. If you never heard of him, they won't give him monetization back at all for something he never did. I think what they're doing is atrocious. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, Rob, why are you muted?
Oh no, I'm just listening to. I don't know, just in case no noise comes out, but I'm just listening to you. I want to hear because it's crazy. Like I hear all these experiences, and it's really bad. Like it sucks. Like and then it sucks because like I'm monetized, and I'm like, damn man, I just got monetized, and I hear all these stories. I'm like, shit, man. I'm like so scared just to like say the wrong thing, and like YouTube like is like, yeah, we have a problem with you.
Yeah, they demonetized this guy called the Fandom Zone. His name is General Zod, and they demonetized him. And get this is why, because he got on with his girlfriend, and they showed their back tattoo, and then they took off the stream and they demonetized him.
Wow,
Meantime, you got women on here half naked on YouTube channels in bras and panties and showing off, and YouTube doesn't touch them. Doesn't.
Well, we
I
don't. Well, we
God.
don't know that. We don't know that technically because I mean, I'm not challenging you. I don't disagree with you. They probably are, but like you know what it is, Rob. I mean, I'll tell you this, right? So you're saying all those things that people like show their skin or whatever the case. To be honest with you, they don't even need YouTube. To be honest, remember, like
Right.
they can show themselves and like get endorsements. I mean, you have it through again. You have influencers. Women that do makeup, that do modeling, like this is just another platform for them, another way to reach people. But I mean, where it's really at is like TikTok a lot of the times. It's just YouTube is just that strict on what you do. They don't want a lot of that pop culture stuff. I mean, we've had this discussion too. It just unfortunately they just don't like, I guess, the negativity that is to them. They don't like hearing the backlash or people challenging what's going on in like the pop culture world. I mean, it sucks because it's the reality of life. But
It
it's
does. Like, listen, I can tell you that every Johnny Depp video that I've done, that I know other channels have done, they automatically take half the minute you mention the word Johnny Depp or Amber Heard. Before the video even has a view, they automatically take half of what you make for that video. It's automatic. Every video I've done with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, they have automatically taken half of whatever I made. Automatic. The minute I drop the video.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and you know why? Because it's a controversial thing, and I
Yeah.
don't know if they side with Amber Heard or Johnny, and I don't even know why it's controversy when it's just,
Yes, you know what
you
it
know,
is? They don't want to deal, and I'm so sorry. I think the reality, bro, is that they just don't want to deal with the backlash of like, for example, I know that you had talked of, I know you covered the whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing, and I remember that Amber Heard's girlfriend or friend had said something about you, if I'm not mistaken.
yep, yeah,
Right. So,
Ebola, yeah,
right. So I'm pretty sure she made a complaint. I'm pretty sure she reached somebody at YouTube and complained about you. And to be honest with you, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if you, I think what YouTube does is that they don't want, they're trying to be in the middle. I'm not vouching for YouTube. I'm not saying that way. I just think that I look at it from a standpoint where I'm just like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. It could just be like, look, like we don't want problems. So like we're not siding with you, but we're not siding with them. So we just rather not have, any of those things even out there because
right,
it's too controversial, which is understandable, but it sucks when it's playing with your life, with your money. That's the part
agreed,
that it sucks. And I could understand like if they send you an email and said, look, Rob, we don't mind you talking about this topic, whatever, but keep it at a minimum. And then this and that, and this is what you could do. We'll give you the guidelines. But you know what the problem is? A lot of the times it had to be somebody that complained about you higher up, that it got to them, and that's why you got demonetized. That's what it was. Because that's what happens a lot of the times to these big, like Drunk 3PO. Again, I can't speak for him, but I could only assume. Again, the whole thing with Gina Carano, they don't want to be involved. They don't want to attach themselves to things that it's like, okay, well, we're going to leave it. So, because then guess what? If a lawsuit ever came out or something, it looks like they're on the side of the person that is, doing the other thing. So it's like,
right.
if we demonetize him and he's not getting paid for that, you can't really say, oh, you're paying us. So like, like, or we're on the right, we're on neither side. We're the one in the middle. Kind of,
Yeah, it's
you
true.
know?
Like here's another thing too. If they told me and they send me an email and say, hey, whatever, but I'm like, okay, so I'm just stating facts. I'm not making stories up. This is not taken to try and get views. What it is like, hey, listen, she really attacked me on Twitter. And this really went down. And she badmouthed me. I just stated facts. I stated that she's Amber's friend. She's attacking Johnny Depp fans on Twitter. This is what she's doing. Then she didn't like that. She didn't
Right,
like that I was spewing facts. Meantime, she starts attacking everybody in the community. And she
right.
starts putting everybody down. And then when people lash back at her, then she's like, oh, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. You're not a victim. You started people up by saying nasty things about people.
Yeah.
Amber Heard even responded to some people, and she told somebody to shut up, and they
Wow.
were like, "Well, they just said a fact, and she didn't like it, and she said you should shut up." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
So,
But
if you
remember, she's not YouTube's problem though. Remember that. So they
right,
don't. It's she's not you. It doesn't. She could say whatever she wants, bro. Like that's the thing is like these people that these people that are actors or whatever. They could say whatever they, bro. I mean, we've seen it with Will Smith, bro. He got up on the stage and smacked the shit out of freaking Chris Rock.
yeah,
Bro. When you're on top of the world, bro, you can get away with. We've seen it with these famous celebrities that have gotten out. I mean, come on, bro. OJ, bro. That should say it all right there. I mean, come on.
right,
People get away literally with murder. So it's like in reality, it's like it doesn't like what they say. It doesn't matter. It's what you because remember you're an employer. You're employed by YouTube. So
right,
you're literally like it's like think about it like this. When you're in high school or whatever college, right? You play a college sport, right? Whenever you travel, they make you wear a suit, right? To represent the school and you look good and everything like that. But it's like at the same time, you can't go around when you're wearing that suit, you have to be kind of like on a straight line, You have to watch what you do or watch what you say because again, you're employed by them,
right.
or you're going to their school. So it's like, you know, it's a double-edged sword and it sucks because again, a guy like you who is just trying to bring the news out gets fucked at the end, and that's the part that sucks.
Yeah, it
You know,
does. And it discouraged me and it stopped me from making videos and doing live streams because I was so discouraged that I was in a bad way. And I was like, I'll put a video here, I'll put a video out there. I didn't live stream, I didn't talk about Depp, I didn't talk about Hurt, I didn't talk about what's going on.
Because you're
As I said,
traumatized.
tonight I'll do something quick, I'll put up something, I'll talk about what's going on. And it's a pain, man. It's because you work really hard. Like I put tons of effort and hours and to editing and videos and gathering my information and doing live streams. And
You're almost at like 11, if I'm not mistaken, right? You're almost at 11.
10-8. Yeah, I'm at 10-8. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you're literally almost at 11. I don't blame you, dude. Like you've put a lot of hard work into your channel. I remember, again, I'm just a Star Wars guy, but like I've seen your channel and it's like seen it grow from I remember when I first started, I think we were at like 4,000 or 5,000 when I met you.
Yep.
Like you grew. And I think that's the problem with YouTube, because I've noticed that even with me, for example, right? And I've had this conversation with you, and we'll talk about it here for a little bit, for a quick second.
Sure.
The moment you start winning, they try to take that away from you. And I've noticed that. And I've noticed even with myself, because it doesn't make sense how I went from having so many views to now having just an average of 100 to like 500. Like that doesn't make any sense. So you promoted my channel for a certain point with thousands of views, and now I'm back to where I was when I started, when I had 500 subscribers. Like where's the algorithm? Like what's going on? Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
I agree. I agree with you.
If you're paying us, you should be promoting us all the more.
Agreed.
That to me, this is the logic I still don't understand. Still don't.
Yeah, I never understood how a company like YouTube who makes money off of all their people, that they like. Listen, if this was my YouTube, if I owned YouTube, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be telling you, do you want to promote your channel? Give us a 30-second clip, pay $10 for the month, and all those commercials you see, guess what? It'll be commercials of YouTubers trying to get their name out there.
Yeah,
so other people can see them. This would promote more channels. This would bring more views. This would bring a bigger community. This would grow everybody. And this would make more money for my YouTube. Because YouTube gets 30% of everything. On top of the fact that if it's controversial, like politics or Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, what they do is they take a 50% shot.
Yeah.
And if you make a video and they say, oh, well, we're not going to show this. Sometimes they don't show it worldwide. Or sometimes they say it's copyrighted, meaning you won't get a strike, but you're not getting $1. You know who's getting $1? The people who own that music, the people who own that clip. So you get nothing. So you could make a video for 2-3 hours and put it up there and you get jack.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, we go through it. It's like, I have my days where I'm going and I'm editing and I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Freaking 100 views or 50 views.
I know. Frustrating. It's frustrating.
It's terrible, man.
I mean, like I just mentioned Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, and man, they right away problem.
Yeah.
Why is this a problem? If this is something like, okay, like for me, I don't know if you know,
right?
But I have been, and there are people in this chat right now who come to this channel who have been victims of domestic violence, who have been abused, who have been. So a lot of people are not just, oh, I'm a Johnny Depp fan. There are those, yes, of course.
Right.
But there are people here who have been beat and hurt and abused mentally, physically by their partners, by someone who said, I love you, and then turned around and beat the shit out of them, hurt them physically, threaten their children.
Yeah.
And this happens every day. It's happening right now at this minute. There's somebody out there who's getting hurt. It could be a man or woman. Domestic violence has no gender.
No.
So that's part of why I got so into this, that this community accepted me and my channel grew. And then, I don't know, I become addicted to this. It became an addiction. Like, man, I want to live stream. Man, I want to talk about this video. Man, I want to talk about that. It became such an addiction. The money is a nice little plus, but it's very little. It's very little.
Right.
It's not, I just do it. Okay. It's nice to have a little reward for the effort I put in. Sure. Yeah. But there's a feeling when I talk to Hen, I know you don't know who that is, but there was Hen and Phantasmagorical and Andy Sigmore, and like you come on and Other YouTubers have come on. I was wishing Justin would come on. I don't know where he is. And all these other YouTubers become a part of it. And in the community say, hey, I want to come on. I've had open streams. I had 5-10 people come in my stream.
Right.
And they're not YouTubers. And it just became a family. And this to me, like these people are family to me. I don't know about any other YouTuber. I don't know what I know. I can't speak for any of them, but to me, my community is my brothers and my sisters. This is a part of my family.
For sure, yeah, no.
You know, like I talk to you now. How often am I talking to you? Once a week, twice a week, 3 times? So I see you like a brother, man. You're like my brother. You're a part of my community, whether it's Star Wars or it's this, whichever it is.
Yeah.
So whichever it is, you know, it doesn't matter to me, you know, and it's hurtful that they don't explain. There was no communication, and it's just like you figure it out.
Yeah.
It's like if I would argue with my partner and I'm mad at you. Okay, great. Why are you mad at me? You figure it out. Maybe I don't know what the hell I did. You know, how can I fix something if you don't tell me what it is I'm supposed to fix?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to have a company help me. That's why I had to go to the Umbrella Guy, one of the biggest YouTubers in part of this community. I had to go to him because I didn't know where else to turn.
Yeah.
So, and it's good to know that I have people like that who say, hey, I'm going to help you out. You know, because compared to him, I'm a small little guy compared to him. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
I love this community too. I miss this community, but but unfortunately, I have to fix this matter before I can feel whole again. That's my problem. That's what happened. I felt like I don't know. I feel like a criminal. I feel like man, I did something horribly wrong, yet I don't know what the fuck it is.
For so long, and the thing that pisses me off is they know what they're doing because they'll do something and then they don't explain it, and then it's like you're kind of left in the dust, and it's like, hold up, so you're gonna tell me, you know, General Robot, you know, like a robotic team will do all this stuff for like your channel and tell you, hey, this video is, you know, getting monetized, whatever, but like, you won't tell me like what's going on with my channel, but you're quick to tell me, send a freaking generic message that like, oh, you know, your video has copyrighted. Like, okay, so explain to me, like, tell me why, so that way I can fix it.
Exactly. And now here's the thing. So right now, guess who's making all my money on my videos? They are. So right now they're getting 100% of whatever anybody watches or watches ads or everything. YouTube is now getting 100% of all the work I've done.
Right.
That's absolute bullshit. Bullshit. I busted my ass.
Yeah.
And you know, for me, the YouTube, let me explain how much money I was making. $200 a month. My other job, I could make that in 2 days. 2 days. My part-time job, I go out and make $200 in 2 days. So I did this because I loved it and I was inspired and I had people here and I love to see them. And I'm like, well, F you, man. But then I realized I have a community. So even if I don't get paid, you know what? I have a community that I love.
Yeah.
So now my attitude has changed. And starting next week, it's time for me to get back into the swing of things. It's time. Whether I fix this or don't, I'll find a way. I'll find a way to fix the whole thing. Oh, Justin is here. About time.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, look who it is. It's the Justin Proper Show. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Justin?
Yeah, it turns out I've had just as much of a shitty week as you guys have.
Oh, I bet I can top yours.
I know, but
oh, you know? Okay.
No, I don't even want to question it.
Yeah, we've all had crappy weeks, but you know that's why I like doing this, because there's guys like Justin, Darth Eternal over here.
Nice to meet you, man.
And all you guys in the chat, and all you guys who comment in the comment section, all you guys who go in the Discord and hang out with me, and you know, it's a family to me. And I'm gonna, you know, and I'm like, you know what? It's $200. I can change my life. So I'm gonna start doing videos, and I'll do a live stream when I can, and that's it. Screw it, and I don't care. You know, this is family to me, and I'm not gonna lose my family. I worked too hard at this point to let this get to me. I let it get to me for about a month, and I'm just like, it's time to change, man. So I wanted to stream tonight with you guys. I took my night off from my other job. I said I'm not gonna work because I wanted to hang out with all of you, and I love this, and you know, that's how I feel. So that's that. That explains hopefully the mess I'm in. But you know, as for Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, hey, listen, I'm happy. She's gonna have to pay the money. I don't know how she's gonna have to pay the money.
Does she even have money?
No, at
Yeah,
this
doesn't
point,
she owe like $7 million to that charity?
you know, that's a great point that you brought up. Yes, she owes $7 million to the charity should she never paid, and she owes him $8.35 million.
Is she
And her
taking him to
net
court
worth
again?
is $9 million.
Is she taking him to court again?
She's trying to appeal it.
How's that going?
Well, I don't know because she hasn't filed anything yet to appeal. So we're just waiting on her to do that.
You think
And,
what's the likeliness of it like falling through? Like again, I'm just a Star Wars guy. Y'all, you guys know more than me. So what? Like,
well, I mean, listen, not many
I
people
know
do their
nothing.
appeals. What happened, Justin?
I said I know nothing about it.
I'm gonna think that that's a joke. I'm gonna.
Oh no, that's not a joke at all. I literally know nothing about most of the situation other than, you know,
Guilty.
yeah. I mean,
Guilty.
well, I mean, when you shit in a man's bed, that's and blame it on the dog. It's a little too far.
I mean, listen, bro. You can't come back from that. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, no, that the shit on the bed. That's what. Yeah, that's what takes it to that level of we can all unite and just say,
terrible.
yeah, this bitch is crazy.
That and the terrible acting she did on the fucking podium, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, you guys, like, I'm like, oh my, please. I've never seen somebody ugly cry and she ugly cried. I'm like, girl.
Yes.
Wait, she
That
was
was the most
crying. I didn't even see that. I didn't watch.
Justin.
I didn't watch most of the trial because I had a life. But no,
Justin,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No,
wow.
I'm kidding. But wasn't? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well,
Hold on. I got the comeback for you, Rob. Technically, Justin, that is people's lives where they're getting paid for that. So bam.
Well, Rob was getting paid for it, so okay.
Yeah, for that time only though, until they took it away. So, you know.
Here's the thing, you know, Justin.
Yeah, you made too much money. Bye.
Yeah, right.
Imagine that.
Well, here's the thing. Like at that time of the trial, I still wasn't working because I was recuperating from my leg, so I wasn't cleared to go to work till like about the last week of the trial. That's when I went back to work, so I couldn't cover that week. But I was home. I was pretty much home, so I thought, why not hang out with everybody? And that's what I did. A lot of YouTube. See, I don't see YouTube as a chore. I see YouTube as like tonight is fun. I'm with you two. I got people in the chat. This is fun. I don't care about not getting paid. That's irrelevant to me right now. I care about that I'm hanging with two good guys who I like a lot, who I met through YouTube. And I met one of them personally Saturday, and I'm hoping to meet this guy soon because I think they got great. They're great guys. They got a good attitude. They're not jerk offs. And one talks about Star Wars, which I love, and the other one talks about bullshit, which I love. So it works out, you know.
Hand in hand, bro. Hand in
Star
hand.
Wars is bullshit, I guess. That's what you mean.
What?
If that's what you meant, Arthur Turtle's like it's one and the same.
Possibly, bro. I mean, you have your days that it can be bullshit. So yes, I don't.
Well, think about it this way. I'm like all fantasy movies, these sci-fi movies, bullshit. Somebody made it up.
I mean, yeah,
it's not real.
Well, I mean, the purpose of it, obviously, we all know is an escape. It's to escape, you know. But I mean, I know the humor behind it, obviously. Like, but yeah, you know, it's an escape. It's cool, you know. I mean, who the hell doesn't want? I mean, it's not real. Who the fuck is gonna go around with a lightsaber?
Yeah, exactly.
Like Kylo Ren, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking angry. I mean, the angry part I could see, but the slashing ain't just fun. Have you guys seen that skit on SNL when
Mhm.
he's like that skit that he does?
Oh no, I didn't see it. They did a skit. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
And he's like trying to put a thumbs up, and he's like this like behind the scenes like worker on the Death Star, and like he's like all pissed and shit. And like once they start talking about him, he goes like berserk.
Oh
And he's like,
yes, wasn't it supposed to be like he was the boss and he was supposed to be hiding and then they figure out he's kind
Undercover boss.
yeah, it's undercover boss. He's working as like this technician guy,
Yes,
and like they start talking shit about Kylo Ren, and he fucking goes.
it was
berserk.
funny. Oh, that was
Yeah.
hysterical. That was really
good.
funny. Yes,
That was
very
good.
funny.
That was awesome. If only
That
Star
was
Wars
awesome.
like
But you know,
that'd be-
Justin, I'm gonna tell you something. So you talk about sci-fi being bullshit, right? Well,
Oh no! It just what I'm saying is I'm like
Good.
saying Star Wars is bullshit, but isn't also like this is all like if this was real all of a sudden it would just be unbelievable. It's like you're just now telling me that a long time ago in a galaxy far far away, some people who look like
us.
us like are basically
But listen,
have had like hyperdrives and shit like that, and they just go from planet to planet.
right? But
I
how
mean,
about
yeah,
this?
NASA did just like reveal like that image of like other galaxies, even though we've seen those galaxies and like fucking like bowling alleys and shit on like the fucking banners. Like we've seen that. So there's that.
How about this? I'm going to tell you this. George Lucas, if you think about Star Wars, is like real life. The lightsabers is fencing, right? You see fencing, that's what they do, right? Swords fighting, right? You're fighting with a sword. Here you're fighting with just a light, Then you got a bar, the cantina, right? That's a bar. Ships, cars, right? Except
Religion.
space,
Good and bad. Religion.
So religion, yes. Politics. How about politics? Star Wars had politics. Don't we have government? Democracy? Anakin, I fight for democracy. Yeah, it's political. So everything there was just tuned into a sci-fi spin of life. Relationships. Han and Leia had a relationship. It's all there. It's all there. It's
You have
just
Ray Skywalker, who's OP.
it's just like he said. It was a space soap opera made for children. That's what it was.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean-
absolutely. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, and some people like Justin. I don't know if you know. I used to do way back in the day. I did this thing called Questions for Creators, which you actually, Justin, are a
I
part
was
of.
very happy to do that.
And what I did was I asked what people got people into Star Wars. Now there was two channels that really hit me here. It was so powerful, I was not prepared for what they said. One of them is called a channel called Lightsaber Addict. He's a Star Wars guy. And he said the reason he got into Star Wars was because the death of his child.
Wow, that's deep.
And Star Wars helped him get through the death of his daughter. I didn't know what to say. That video, I was having trouble editing. I had to take a few minutes to like compose myself because it was such a powerful thing he said. To know that this show, this movie, this fantasy, this world helped him get through one of the most toughest times that a parent never wants to go through in their life, to know that their child has died, which is the worst thing any child can go through, that this gets him through life. Another guy, which I know Justin knows, is called Rhodes Rants. He's now Black and White Sports, Black and White on Pop Culture, all this stuff. Well, Rhodes Rants said that Star Wars for him, he was a sick boy. And he couldn't go out and play with children. He couldn't go out and play with he used to watch the kids outside. He couldn't play with them. And so he would put, his VHS on and watch Star Wars. And that got him through those days that he wished he could be like a normal kid. But he was so sick, he couldn't do it. So when I heard these stories of what got people into Star Wars, It was the greatest video thing I ever did. And I don't care if I had 50 views, 80 views, 100 views. I thought that when I heard so many people like Drunk talked about it, and I had Mary, I had Hey Viv, all these channels doing it. It was amazing that so many YouTubers wanted to do it. And I'm going to do it again because I think it was very important to hear things that I never expected. And to me, when people say, "Oh, Star Wars is just a bunch of swords and wizards," that's all it is, then you don't understand it. You don't get that this for 4 decades has got people through their life. So when you say it's an escapism, you're correct.
Yeah.
It's for this. For some people, it's even more than that. Some people, it's a religion. Some people, it gets people together like my channel's been doing. So I saw Star Wars as both getting a family together, Star Wars community, meaning people like yourselves right here and right here. And without this platform and without Star Wars and without Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, I wouldn't have met the many great people in my 4 years of doing YouTube that I have met. And I have to say at night, that is one of the greatest things to me is all the people I have met through this platform is one of the greatest feelings I'll ever have. And how much this Depp community has helped me get through tough times and how much I've tried to help them and how we've all been for each other and how the Star Wars guys have been there for each other. Like when we met Drunk, Fox, Abu Nas in New York during my birthday was a great moment. How I met you on just last week was a great moment for me.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
I'm sorry, Rob. I gotta hop off because we gotta do the other stream. So
go ahead. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there.
Good. Enjoy, guys. Thank you again. Nice meeting you, Justin. Rock on, bro.
Hey, yeah, absolutely.
Later.
So I just wanted to point out, I mean, that this community gets through because we love each other.
Oh no, and what I was saying, wasn't to degrade any of that.
No, I just wanted to let you know that, I wanted you to see a side that maybe you never saw before. Maybe you didn't see Rhodes Rant's questions for creators. Maybe you didn't see Lightsaber Addict's questions for creators.
Right.
But when you listen, it's going to make you feel like, wow, I never knew that. Yes, and some great laughs we have. And we've had some funny times and great times. And I hope that we can continue to do that on this channel. And I need to bring that back. I need to get back into YouTube, whether I make money or not. I need to do that because this to me, Justin, when you said you had your moment and some people are like not sure about YouTube and should I quit? It wasn't just about YouTube for me. It's not become more. It's become family for me. It's become friends for me. It's become through this. I met Tom. I want to meet Thomas, the Gelk man in later in the year. I want to go meet him. I want to meet you. And if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have met you guys. And you guys are, bring joy to me. So, I'm saying this live because it's the truth.
Yeah, well, just not making videos anymore doesn't mean that you're gone.
True. No one's ever really gone.
This is terrible.
Sorry.
I hate you for doing that to me.
Sorry. So, I think that this community has been wonderful. The pain they've gone through, and that they've been there for each other. Now we could laugh and we could be together. And there's people who never thought of having platforms such as this person here. This is one of them who now has a platform of her own and has a YouTube channel. And this one here who's a moderator for the Glare, and that people who said, I can never do this. I never now have YouTube channels.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them, whether they have 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, whatever. It's great to see that they're getting their voice heard. And by the way, Cherry says, we love you, Justin.
Love you too.
So, I mean, I know you haven't followed Depp Heard too much besides when I came on your channel. Um, are you happy that Johnny won? Do you think he deserved to win? What were
Yes,
your thoughts on?
yes, and I mean, just even to regular people like who haven't really been following this so much, just everything that's come out just does not look good for her. So
Do you think her career is over?
I don't know about her career. Maybe. I mean, this has been pretty bad
Yeah.
for her image. So I don't know, never say never, but it's pretty close to it. This is not a good look.
Yeah, I agree.
I would hate to have been a part of her staff at this part, of her life. Just ugh.
Could you imagine ever doing that to someone who you know? Could you imagine trying to throw them under a bus so that you can advance in your career?
Really no.
I can't either. I can't. Oh my God, look at
It's
this.
just,
Look at this comment.
oh yeah, yeah. You son of a bitch, Cherry. You haven't changed a damn bit.
That's funny. She always comes up. She always catches somebody. Yeah, I don't know who would hire her. I don't know. I don't know.
Again, never say never, but
Like, Justin, why don't you tell people what started you doing YouTube?
Because a couple of guys thought it was funny. That Adam Shahan and a guy named the DJD Show.
Yes.
And
I know him.
another guy
Yes.
named Mr. Peabody. I guess he's in Australia, and haven't talked to him in a while, but hope to soon. But I guess I was just in a chat on Discord, and they said, "Hey, you're kind of funny. The proper Jeremy thing is pretty funny." I used to just troll and on all
Yes,
the
you
Geeks and
did.
Gamers, live streams as soon as that became a thing, and it was funny. And I like to comment before and be active and be a part of something, especially just moving out to Los Angeles. I felt kind of lonely out there, and that happened at the right time. But it was fun to do, and those guys in that Discord thought I was funny enough to where they're like, "Hey, you should start a channel." I'm like, "About what? What should I do?" I'm like, "I don't know, proper things." I'm like, "Okay, I guess I could do that," and it kind of worked.
And to me, look where you met Lorena Creole, Culture Casino, Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy, Drunk, Gelkman, me, and you keep meeting people, and a lot of people like you, and I think that none of that would have happened had you not done what you did.
I guess not.
So I mean, so YouTube, in a way, to me, I know some people, it's all about money. I get it. They're just in it for the business part of it, and that's cool and that's fine. And some people do this full time, and lucky them. That's fantastic that they can live their dream. And I'm very, I should say, envious. I want to be like them, but I just can't. And I just think that that's great. Like, for me, I'm excited that I met people. I met people who aren't even YouTubers came on here to talk, and I thought it was wonderful. And I met some really amazing people in both communities, the Star Wars and the Johnny Depp community. And had I not done either one, I can't picture where my life would be right now. I'd probably be bored as hell. Seriously, it's been a great ride, a great journey. and it's one that that I'm enjoying. So I could never throw somebody and destroy their livelihood and try to destroy their reputation.
Can't even fathom it.
Huh?
I can't even fathom it.
I
I
can't
really
either.
like. I don't. How much disregard do you have for somebody else to just to pull a stunt like that and then do it so poorly that you get sued?
And you know what was amazing, Justin? Because I know you didn't watch the
Wow.
trial, but she got on the stand and she said, which I can't even bring my head to think about this. She said she still loves him, but yet she just wants him to leave her alone. It's like it's so contradictory. It doesn't. It's like hypocritical. I love you, but leave me alone. Yet she's the one who's constantly after him. When he broke up with her, he wanted to leave, and she wanted to get back with him. So how do you say leave me alone, yet you're chasing him? It
Delusion.
I don't. How could you love somebody and still love somebody, and yet you're out to destroy that person? I can't love someone
I
that
love
want
you and I
destroy
want to
them.
be with you just so I can destroy you. That sounds
I
like a fairy tale in the making.
see. That's the thing about it. And that's why I feel that the jury didn't believe her, because it was like, oh, I'm so afraid of him. Yet she was on the stand, and I know you didn't see it, but she was on the stand saying she didn't hesitate and she punched him. How could you fear somebody, yet you didn't hesitate and you stood up and you punched him? That's not what you do. If I'm in fear of you, Justin, I'm looking to run the other way. I'm looking to avoid you as much as humanly possible because I'm scared of you. I wouldn't punch you and hope, oh, I'm going to punch. I'm so tough. But then the other end of the spectrum, you're saying how frail and how scared you are. Oh, I love him, but yet you're trying to destroy the man. I wish it could make sense. But in my brain, no matter how logical I try to think, it just doesn't make sense.
You can only fight for the other side for so long before you either just continue to completely reject it and are blind to any possible truths, because like how can you at that point, or I guess you can be that person who's so who just kind of is so disillusioned with the whole situation that they just believe everything, and like if all of this tends to be true, well then it must all be true. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It really is. I don't understand how somebody could just go along with it genuinely. And we don't even, I feel like Twitter has worked itself out to where I can't even see that anymore.
Yeah. By the way, Retro Scotty, for those who don't know, he's another guy who I miss. He talked a lot of football. If you like football, you like the Dallas Cowboys. I hope he does more videos when football season starts up, because I like to watch him late at night. But he's another guy. If you want to check out Retro Scotty, go support, subscribe. He's a cool guy. I miss him. But it's great to see you, Scotty. It's great to see you here. Cherry, you're hysterical. I mean, my God, you just keep saying, one juror said they were uncomfortable. That she kept staring at. Yes, yes, the juror did say that, by the way. Like I said, Justin, I would never love somebody and then say I want to destroy them. I mean, I'd rather just walk away and just, start over. I mean,
I want to destroy him sounds like something either a supervillain would do or like a 7-year-old.
yeah, yes, it's true. It's
Because I
very
don't
true.
know any other words. Like it yeah. I guess it worked for a while.
And you know, the funny thing is, she also, like, you know, didn't think that she was lying. She actually thought that everything she's saying was the truth.
That's weird.
Very.
Yeah, I mean, I can't comment much more than based on what you're saying. So,
Well, I'm just trying
apparently,
to tell you what I researched. You know, this is all.
yeah, it's weird.
And again, I'm not saying that he's perfect because he's admitted that he's done drugs. He's admitted that he drank. You know, he's admitted that on the stand. He said, "Yeah, I did drugs and I did, but I never hit anybody. It never led. You know, it led him because he was in pain. You know, he had, you know, like all of us in life have gone through some painful things in life. So he turned to drugs. He turned to the thing I was on, oxycodone, because it you know, and he smoked pot because smoking pot, and I've seen my friends do it. I've never seen my friends get violent.
Right.
I've never
It's
seen it.
it's sort of the anti-violent drug.
Right,
Oddly enough.
right. So I've seen, like, you know, people just like, hey, what's going on? You know, like in a funny mode, in a fun mode, in just a calming mode. I don't think that these are drugs, which would make there's steroids, but Johnny Depp is not a weightlifter. He wasn't on steroids. He was smoking pot and taking oxycodone. Oxycodone, he got hooked on because it took whatever pain he had away, mentally, physically. And I know because it worked for me very well. And I stopped because when I read Johnny Depp saying he got hooked on this, I was like, whoa, I better chill with the oxycodone because look what happened to Johnny Depp. He got hooked on this. And this is the same thing I'm taking. This could happen to me. And I'll tell you this, Justin, I was watching this crime show about how people unfortunately kill other spouses or whatever for insurance money. So one woman had a business with her husband and she was in charge of the finances. And she got hooked on oxycodone, right? To the point that she was destroying their money because she was paying like in the black market to get the oxycodone. She got so hooked that she decided that they were not paying credit cards and all this stuff, and he was starting to find out. So she killed him, tried to frame it like it was suicide so she can get the insurance money to buy more oxycodone.
Ugh.
A true story.
Ugh. I just I
Chairman,
really hate, I
get
hate
hooked?
people like that.
Can you believe that you would kill your own husband so you can get the insurance money and try to make it look like a suicide? So
No.
you could get this
I can't quite put myself in that situation. I don't think I would ever be in that situation. No way in hell.
I know. The chairman said you can get hooked from oxycodone within 5 to 7 days. Trust me, I know from experience. Wow. Wow. So it can happen. He's proof of it. Hey, Erin, how are you? Retro Scott, you know Retro Scotty, right, Justin?
Yeah, I have from a long time ago.
He said, yes, Amber Heard clearly needs to move on, but she won't because her own ego can't face the reality that she lost. That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely
Can't argue
correct.
with that.
By the way, Justin, do you have anything that you might want to change the mode, like some kind of, I don't know, article maybe that something crazy has happened you'd like to
not
read?
really.
No? I was hoping you did. So anyway, for those who don't know, my guest right now at the time is Justin Proper. He does a channel called he does shows every Thursday night. Well, most
This
Thursday
week in
nights.
bullshit.
Goes This Week in Bullshit. Yes, and it's very funny, and he finds the most craziest stories. Like a neighbor got mad at another neighbor, so they decided to saw the person's garage in half. Or some kids thought that they become Spider-Man, so they saw a Black Widow spider and they let it bite them, and they wound up in the hospital almost dying.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And one of my favorites is putting this guy was trying to roast it like a chicken
Right.
in one of those hot springs that like turns like multiple colors, like a rainbow. Like I guess it was like Yellow Springs or not Yellow Springs, whatever, wherever it was. It was
Right.
those hot springs. Just the canyons. Like it's like roasting a chicken in a volcano. Like it's like no, don't do that.
I know you have a lot
Have
of
it on like a fishing hook.
I just want to say hi, Shadow Moon, and hi, Lovely Sherry. And I know Justin knows the Lovely Sherry.
Oh yes, I do. She's
I don't know
lovely.
what YouTuber doesn't know the Lovely Sherry. She's very supportive of a lot of YouTubers. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great. Yeah, Kay says hi, Sherry. Hi, Shadow. 80 says, I love crazy stories. I will check out his channel. Please do. It's really funny. It like a lot of Florida people. I mean, you have a lot of Florida stories of crazy things. I don't know. Justin finds these crazy stories of that, and it's real true. It's not that these are fake stories. These are people doing things that you would never think in your life they would do.
Yeah, apparently people stopped being stupid this week.
Oh, I know another one. Didn't you have one where it was a ping pong tournament and they said that why aren't they playing for real or something?
Oh no! It was the badminton players that were found guilty of not playing seriously. It was a magical headline. That was a magical week.
Oh, Sly Jones, who also has a YouTube channel. Let me tell you about this guy. I met this guy through my Star Wars, and his voice is so. I swear to God, like if you listen to him late at night, he should be a radio disc jockey, like for like R&B or something. He's just so damn smooth. He shouldn't be Sly Jones. He should be Smooth Jones because it's just his voice. It just when you listen to him, like, hey man, what's going on? It's just so calming and relaxing. It's like, man, and he's such a cool guy, and he talks about great topics. So, check out some Sly Jones if you haven't, man. He's a great guy. He's been friends with me for a few years now. Another guy I wouldn't have met unless it was YouTube. Retro Scotty, Retro Scotty, another guy on YouTube I wouldn't have met. Sure, Justin knows me. I'm still Facebook friends with him. We worked out whatever happened between us because that was just me and I misinterpreted. Oh, something I guess I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Cool.
Yeah, I just don't know about that.
I was very confused, but
yeah, I'm just as confused. Yeah, Sly Jones is really cool. So yeah, love Sherry again coming through. Thank you so much for posting. This is Sly Jones's channel. So I hope you check him out. Really cool guy. Really cool. She's laughing. You know who am I? Like I mean, I don't know. If I could think of a character, I would think of like Chef from South Park. Like I could picture him doing the voice of Chef from South Park. That's how his voice is. It's like he's perfect for a disc jockey. I'm like, what are you doing on YouTube, man? You should have a career. This is it. It's incredible. Like if I had a radio station, I would hire him right away. I wouldn't even think of it. I'm telling you, if you just listen to him when he streams, you're going to be like, holy crap, Rob is right, man. This is incredible. He's just such a down-to-earth, nice guy. He really is. A great guy. I'm glad I met him. And again, had I not done this YouTube platform, there's another guy I wouldn't have met here. So, Rob Blues, what are your thoughts on Taika Waititi and Star Wars?
Taika Waititi, not
Taika
you
Waititi.
said Taika Waititi or something.
Taika Waititi.
Tweety. Oh my goodness.
Well, what are your thoughts, Justin? Do you know anything about him or no?
Oh, I walked out of his last movie.
Really? What was his last movie?
Thor Ragnarok.
Really? A lot of people like that. You didn't, huh?
No. 30 minutes in, I was not having it. I had it was already paid for by the university. For context, we were it was a semester LA in Los Angeles program, and we were going to the Disney theater to see it. And so when we got there, I had not watched very many Avengers movies or MCU films.
Right.
I was, and so I didn't even see the last Avengers movie, which was at the time Age of Ultron, because I heard it sucked. So I was
Oh,
like,
I
I'm
like
not going to see it. Uh,
I liked it. You should see it. I can't.
and so
believe-
going into Thor Ragnarok, I'm like, okay, we're starting with Thor and like hell or something, and and then I don't know. There's a bunch of other shit that happens, and I didn't see the other Thor movies, so I'm like, all right, so Hannibal Lecter's in it for some reason. There's Jeff Goldblum is in it. Why? I was just so confused that I just left. I was like, fuck this.
Wow.
I didn't know what was going on. And what did it for me was like, okay, there's another character. Maybe it's a new character, or maybe it's one of those characters from the other Thor movies. But when Tessa Thompson came out of the spaceship, with all the beer bottles and stuff, do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I left, because I'm like, I would much rather be going to the bar across the street
Wow.
as opposed to wasting my time in this theater watching this stupid movie.
Wow. Scotty asked Justin, did you like or dislike Thor Dark World, or have you not seen it?
Haven't seen it, and I won't see it because no. The Thor movies, for some reason, I just, when I tried to watch them, I just couldn't. I don't know. There was something about it that was off-putting, and I just didn't. I wasn't digging it at all. I just, for some reason, I just thought like, all right, I gotta watch these movies. He'll been saying great things, and then just me like, I could not give two shits.
Huh.
Yeah, he sounds like a great side character,
Right.
but that's it. He's like a good supporting character, like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Like I could have lived with him being in that movie, and that's where we go from from Avengers Endgame at the end, where they're like as Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, I would have liked to have seen a Guardians of the Galaxy movie with Thor, as opposed to, I don't know, whatever Thor Love and Thunder is, and I don't want to see it because I didn't like the last movie the guy directed. And his Mandalorian episode was just goofy, and
He thought it was goofy.
yeah, it was just it's the best way to describe it. It was just ridiculous. And like
That's
the forced
funny.
humor, it's like, let's stop the plot for jokes. I'm like, no, let's not stop the plot for jokes. Let's put jokes in the plot. Just don't put like silly jokes over the story, I guess. It's ridiculous.
That's funny. All right, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know what to expect of it. I just hope that they turn it around, and when I go to the theater to watch Star Wars again, that I come out of it with a very good feeling instead of what the hell did I just watch? That's all I'm concerned about. I want to come out of it enjoying it, and not come out of it saying, "Oh my God, what is going on here?" So that's just how I feel about the whole thing. I'm, just saying. Anything, Retro Scotty, let me see what he says. He says, the best movie I saw so far was Top Gun Maverick, a worthy sequel that respects the characters and isn't gender driven. Interesting.
Yeah,
I heard
the only criticism I would say is there wasn't quite the equivalent of the volleyball montage with all those dudes who were shirtless,
Okay.
or in tanks.
I
It was-
haven't seen it, but go ahead. I don't care. So,
Oh, that was
but I heard
it.
it was very good. I heard it was very
There
good.
was a like a football sequence on the beach, but I'm just like, that's not quite the same. You
Right.
know,
I mean, I haven't, like, I just watched Doctor Strange. That's how far behind I am in movies. I just watched.
it's okay. I'm never gonna see Doctor Strange because I tried to watch both of them, and no, again,
Wow, you're really not
he's
into the
kind of
MCU, huh? You're not into Marvel.
no. Here's the thing. I don't. I view Thor and Doctor Strange in the same category of I like them as supporting characters in other people's movies or Avengers movies. I don't care for them as leads in their solo movies. It's just the character. I don't have any interest in what that character is doing.
Got it. Okay, that makes. I hear you. I hear you. I'm gonna go a little bit to the Sith Eternal. I'm gonna go check him out. So I'm not gonna stand too much longer. Uh, so what else can I say? I mean, Justin, is there anything you would like to talk about, or anything about your channel, or anything you want to, anything? I mean, you're here, you're my guest, so I'd like to, I don't want to kill you with Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, or Star Wars too much. So.
Oh no, it's okay. Nothing in particular that I really want. Oh, did you hear about Chris Evans just saying Anthony Mackie or Sam Wilson is Captain America?
Oh yeah, I saw the Twitter. I saw a Twitter about that. Like I saw RK Outpost, Ryan Kennel. He put up this person is Captain America, and then I saw Chris Evans respond to him, which I couldn't believe. And he said
Not to Ryan.
Not to Ryan?
No.
Who did he say it to?
He said it to somebody.
Because I thought it was
no. He said Sam Wilson is Captain America, and it was in response to TMZ.
Oh, TMZ. Okay. Oh, he said it to TMZ. I thought
Or
said
no, the Hollywood Reporter.
Okay,
it was the Hollywood Reporter. The Hollywood Reporter had said that they the way they phrased it was, it is unclear whether or not Chris Evans is, coming back. And
go ahead.
And I guess he was making it clear to them by saying like Sam Wilson is Captain America. Like that's
okay.
No, that's the direction. I've already said, that remember that statement he made where he was leaving the Marvel franchise.
Right.
That was pretty final. Like he's not coming back.
Yeah.
At least not within like 3 or 4 years. That would be ridiculous. But and I'm sure he has a lot of other things to do. But it wouldn't make sense in this case. After he made that big statement, it would be disingenuous for him to come back. It's like, it is unclear. Like, no, it's not unclear. I said I was done. The shield was given to Sam Wilson. Right. There we go.
Right. Yeah. No, I again, I don't know. I mean, I'm an MCU guy. I'm not a DC guy. Even though I do love Batman and Superman, I do like them a lot. I can't really get too much into the rest. I don't know. It's hard for me. I like Marvel a lot more. Maybe it's just me being biased, but I just seem to like Marvel better. I don't know why. I just do. I guess, I don't know. I mean, Stan Lee said before he died that he tried to create Spider-Man so like people who go through everyday life can relate to this guy, but getting picked on, being geeky, trying to fit in high school, not having a lot of money, I liking a girl that he probably couldn't get, and it was like, yeah, you know what? When I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I remember very well watching Tobey Maguire, and and reading the comic books, and you're saying, yeah, I could relate to this guy, and that's probably why Spider-Man became one of my favorite superheroes, because I so could relate to him, and when he became Spider-Man, and he would just tell jokes and piss the hell out of his enemies at the same time, trying, his life's on the line, but he's driving them crazy, and I just loved it. I thought it was a very good comic, and there was a lot to it, and after a while, it just got really crazy and out of hand. All these different worlds and clones and all this stuff just started getting a little out of hand for me. But the premise, the whole original story, I enjoyed. And how like your actions, have consequences. Like, he did what probably every normal person would do. When he got stiffed, and the guy said, "Well, that's not my problem." And the guy's like, "Hey, you could have stopped him from stealing money." He's like, "That's not my problem." I think I would have done the same thing, throw it in your face. Like, how does it feel? But he didn't know that his uncle was going to get killed as a result, So I kind of got into Spider-Man. I mean, I think he's a very down-to-earth, relatable superhero of all the superheroes there are. He doesn't come from another planet like Superman. Batman, okay, the difference with Batman is he's rich, and his parents, okay, they got killed in this. It's a horrible thing. That's something that Disney would do. By the way, I don't know why Batman's not a Disney promotion, because every movie Disney makes, some parent gets killed, or both parents, or whatever. I guess that's why I got more into when Stan Lee said it. I think it's like, yeah, you know what? I think that's what hit me. And Stan Lee got what he wanted. He wanted people to relate to a character. And I think a lot of people can relate to Spider-Man. Reasons why his movies did billions of dollars worth of money. I don't know if you disagree with me, but,
I mean, I can't really disagree with that.
Okay. By the way, this has been Rob's Rules. Just wanted to stream a little bit tonight. I want to thank everybody who's has come here. I'm going to go to the Eternal Sith channel. I don't know if Justin's going to come with me. I'm going to let him know, I want to hang out with him. I promised him I would. I can't believe, I've been on over an hour, right? Almost an hour and a half has gone by this quick. It seems like nothing.
It really did.
Jeez, it seemed like nothing. Thank you all for who's came, who's watching the replay. If you haven't subscribed to this guy right here, hey, you, shh, I'm talking, and that's rude. My dog is if you haven't subscribed to Justin Proper, there's a great show on Thursday nights, which I love, called This Week in Bullshit. It'll make you laugh. So if you have a bad week, this guy will change that for you in a heartbeat. Trust me, the stories are absolutely insane. Great guy. If you haven't subscribed to Sly Jones or Retro Scotty, please hit that subscribe button. Check them out. I just want to thank everybody who's here, from Cherry and Shadow Moon and Mary Lynn. Who else I missed? Rosie Wren, KK, 80, Vanity, the lovely Sherry. Thank you for being here. Did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I'm sorry. That's my stupidity. Vanity. Shoot, did I miss? I don't know. I can only go back so far. Gillette, Sean B, the chairman, Aaron Cooper. Thank you, Snow Queen. Thank you, the mighty Alfie. I think I got everybody. Yeah, looks pretty much. Just want to thank you all for coming here, hanging out with me, Justin, and the Eternal Sith. We had a great time. Justin, man, thank you so much for coming again. I really appreciate it. Screams, thank you for being here also. I just want to say, I hope we do this again. And I hope you'll join me on the Eternal Sith program to talk about some Star Wars. Justin?
Oh, I thought that was directed towards the
No, that
chat.
was directed towards you.
Maybe.
Okay, and if not, then I will call you after his stream.
Okay.
All right? So this is Justin Proper, a very, when he's in the mood, very funny guy, a very great.
When I'm in the mood to be funny,
When you're in the
sometimes
mood
it slaps me in the face, and I just I can't help but to say it. I mean, some days aren't like that.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
okay.
Hey, life is a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs, or the
Yeah.
stock market, you know. So we're always going to have our ups and we're always going to have our downs. But here's one thing I tell everybody: I'm a text away, I'm a Discord message away, I'm a Twitter DM away, I'm a YouTube comment away, which I prefer you don't do because sometimes I don't get the comments. But you know, Twitter, Discord, you have my phone, you could text me. I'm always here. So I just want to let you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This guy's great. His mom is awesome. She loves me. I just
You
had
are
to
her
say that.
favorite.
I'm his mother's favorite YouTuber, and I've yet to meet his mom. Maybe one day
If
I'll
that,
meet his mom.
no. Mhm.
Maybe one day he'll call me Dad. I don't know. Maybe.
Shut up. I don't want to think about that. You bastard. No.
Oh, just kidding. Yeah, lock the turd up. I agree with you. Everybody have a great night. I got a lot lock the turds. I hope you all have a great night. I'm gonna go check out the Eternal Sith. He's got another channel, but on his community page, he's listed where he is right now. So I hope you come with me. You join me. I'm gonna go join him. Justin, you want to be there? If not, I'll give you a call after his stream. Okay.
Okay.
This is Rob's Rules. I love you a lot.
Hey,
I'm
have a good
here.
one, guys.
You're there, and thanks for being there. And everybody have a
everyone's
great time.
somewhere.
Somebody somewhere.
Somebody somewhere. Yeah.
And what was funny was one time Justin did that, and I clipped that, and I used to use that
you
a
used
lot
it for
in my videos, and
years.
he never knew I did that. He never knew I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's absolutely true.
So
yeah. I'm guilty of that.
anyway, let me get going. I love you all.
I'm sorry. I feel like I have to like fill in the blanks, and I don't know what else to say.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen, have a great night.
There's a dog.
Yeah, it's my doggie. Hold on, I'll put her on before I go.
Oh, she's so cute.
Hey,
She's
well, you want to
running
be on
away.
TV? Come here. Come here. You want to be on TV? Come here. Here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. There you go. Say hi. Ugh. Anyway, I love this dog.
Dogs are great.
You guys have a great night. I'm going to go with the Eternal Sith. I'll see you there, Justin. I'll either see you there or I'll talk to you right after the stream, okay?
Okay.
All right, everyone, be well. Love you a lot. I'll talk to you later. Be well. Take care. Say goodbye. Wait, give me a paw. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye. Wait, come here. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. I love you. Take care. Thanks for your support. Justin, I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye. Have a great night. What happened? That happened.